LG was supposed to release another phone with an unusual form factor after the Wing as an answer to Samsung's foldables. At CES 2021, the company confirmed that it was working on a phone with a rollable display and that it was going to be available later that year. Well, it never got to launch the device before shutting down its mobile business after its newest models, which included the Wing, failed to gain any traction. But now a hands-on video by a Korean tech reviewer, Bowls Lab, shows just how close LG got to launching the phone that would have simply gone by the name Rollable. While the Wing features a rotatable display on top of a smaller one underneath, the Rollable was designed to have a screen that stretches out until the phone became a small tablet. Check out this video. You'll see how responsive the device is and how quickly it starts expanding after the YouTuber swipes at the screen with 3 fingers. Whatever's displayed on the screen at the time, even the animated wallpapers, automatically adjust itself. At one point, the reviewer places 3 books beside the phone to show that its motor is strong enough to move the pile as it stretches out. In addition to the stretchable main display, the phone's back panel also functions as an extra screen that can house a handful of widgets, including ones for the camera, calendar, and music. If you fire up the camera app from that extra screen, you'll be able to take selfies without powering on the main phone. This device looks like it was going to be wicked, and I'm sad that it's not going to see the light of day. Based on the device Bowls Labs reviewed, the Rollable would have launched with a Snapdragon 888 CPU, up to 12 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs of storage. Those were top-level specs that would have put the Rollable in the same category as flagships such as the Samsung Galaxy S21. Since LG's mobile business no longer exists, however, well, there's little chance for the Rollable to, well, roll out. It's worth noting, though, that another company showed off a rollable phone back in 2021. It was just a prototype, and we haven't heard anything about it since, but we can keep our fingers crossed, right? As Singapore moves towards sustainable energy, electric vehicles are slowly but surely making their debuts on the roads. One of these cleaner forms of transportation are electric motorcycles. To help in their adoption, 2 battery swap stations have been launched in Singapore. They will make it possible for motorists to swap their batteries for fully charged ones in just a few seconds. In a news release, the Land Transportation Authority said that they had approved 2 applications for regulatory sandboxes. A regulatory sandbox is a trial of new products or services in the real world before they get full regulatory approval. This is to assess the potential of such technologies. In this case, the trials are for electric motorcycle battery swapping stations. They will run for 12 months on this trial, and then will renew after that, if allowed. The 2 trials will be conducted by 2 separate businesses. They'll mostly explore working with food delivery and logistics fleets. The trial will make use of 20 electric motorcycles, 100 swappable batteries, and 2 charging stations. Toronto's Horizon Aircraft has unveiled a 50% prototype of its gorgeous and very unique electric VTOL aircraft taxi. The Cavorite X5 separates itself from the pack as the only eVTOL that completely covers its lift fans for super low drag cruise flight. With a wingspan of 22 feet and a length of about 15 feet, this half-scale prototype weighs 500 odd pounds, so it's by no means a small drone. We're pleasantly surprised to see that this thing looks extremely close to the rendered designs that we've seen for what has to be one of the best looking aircrafts in the eVTOL class. Well, provided you can deal with the fact that it looks like it's made out of a graphics card. The Cavorite X5 is a pure lift and cruise canard design, with 16 lift fans embedded in the wings and a single pusher prop at the back. Horizon has designed and patented a very neat wing design in which the aerodynamic shell of a smooth, solid wing splits right down the middle. The leading and trailing edges of the wing move apart to reveal the lift fans for VTOL operation, then close and lock shut when it's time to cruise. You can think of the wing as a carbon fiber dual box beam structure that gives enough space for the circular fans. The secret is to keep the system light enough and still have a safe and robust opening and closing system. There's crosstalk between the wings to make sure the opening is symmetrical and one won't keep opening if the other is jammed. And they had to keep the whole system light and elegant and also ground repairable, because these things will be going to all sorts of crazy places. As pretty much the only lift and cruise design that's made it to this stage with covered lift fans, the Cavorite X5 is able to promise a 240 knot or 280 mile per hour max cruise speed, significantly faster than the Joby S4, which is currently the fastest eVTOL aircraft ever measured. The Cavorite X5 is aiming for a range of around 310 miles on a single charge. There are exciting days ahead for the Horizon team in the coming months. This design genuinely stands out from the pack, offering some unique benefits as well as looking totally awesome. I look forward to seeing this stunning prototype airborne and wish the Horizon team every success in their upcoming funding round.